Hi, welcome back. It's Susan. I'm going to jump straight in using the Craft Addiction UK Woodland Scene Die. It's the Enchanted Woodland Scene Die. So I've cut it out already. My cardstock measures 8 by 7, scoring at 1/2 inch on both ends. I've got another piece of card which is 7 by 7, which I'm using as my back piece. So using the copy of paper, which I just cut the tree branches out to do as a mask, stamping up the wood grain stamp, what I got from Journalsay, with the vintage photo oxide, just placing that down just on the trees and branches, just to get a little effect on there. Being mindful, of course, that I don't get any ink where I don't want it to be on the rest of that front panel. So taking the mask off, and that is the effect I'm looking for. So this 7 by 7 piece is what I'm going to put my image on. But what I do suggest to you, if you're not putting an extra piece on the back, because with alcohol markers, they will bleed through your cardstock. Now I am going to do another backing onto it, which is going to be my sentiment piece. If you're not going to do that, you could always put your stamped image or what image you want to put through your aperture onto a different piece of card and then just place your dome on top. I hope you get what I'm meaning. So I'm putting that dome on just so that I know that that boat is in the correct position when I've stamped it. So I'm stamping it out with the VersaFine Clay Nocturne. Doing it once, giving it a second ink in because I am going to heat emboss it with the clear embossing powder. So putting that powder on. Warming my heat tool up first. Now I know Steve at Craft Addiction UK. If you want to get in touch with him via the internet, it's craftaddictionuk.com. You can message him on Facebook, and you can just go under Craft Addiction UK. Now, I do know that he only has a limited amount of dies, so he does them at such reasonable prices, and that Woodland Scene die set is only £6 and free P&P for UK buyers. I'm just arranging my mice to where I want them on the boat. But I do need to mask it off a little bit. Now these mice, they're called Tilly and Tango, and they're from Lavinia stamps as well. Now, as you saw, I just ripped a bit of copy of paper just to use it as a mask. Just doing it quick and easy. Giving it another ink. I'm going to place some low tack tape on it. Having a look where I want the other one to go. Putting that mask on. And inking up again. I hope you're all finding time to have a little crafty time in the day. It's such a busy time, isn't it, with getting ready for Christmas. I can't believe it's only a week away. I'm giving them a blot because the VersaFine Clear is a slow drying ink. Choosing some alcohol markers for the boat. Just doing that dark one first. Blending through again with the light one. I do admit, I think at the moment, alcohol markers are my favourite to colour with. I do like watercolouring, I have got to say, but the alcohol markers, I'm enjoying using them quite a lot lately. Even though, like I say, with alcohol markers, they do bleed through your card stock. So what I would suggest, because this is going to be my back panel, and obviously it's going to have the bleed through that, which I will be doing a sentiment with the computer. So all that will be covered on my card. But if you don't want to do that the same as me, then you could do your image on a piece of card which is slightly smaller and put it onto this back panel, and then you won't get any bleed going through the back, and you can write your sentiment or do your personal message on the back of the card without any problems at all. And this card will fold flat to go in an envelope as well. So always doing the darker colour first, then the lighter. And then I'm going to go back in with the darker on those buttons. So I've got some ink and I'm going to do the sky. So this is Marina Mist. Just getting my mat. And you don't have to be too precious about it. This is going to be the sky. If you've got white showing through, it's even more authentic. And then for the water, I'm going to use Pool Party. So getting my white Posca pen, I'm going to start putting the accents to it now, the highlights. Putting the eye in. And a little on the water. And that's done. And you can see what a difference all these little touches make. So it's time to put it together. Just taking the tape off, getting each side flush, and giving it a press. I want to thank everyone that's subscribed. Thank you for your messages. It's so lovely. If you're watching and you've not subscribed, if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. I am trying to keep my tutorials coming to you. And the subscription is totally free, doesn't cost you anything at all. So you can see how it's going to work. It stands up freely by itself and falls flat. This is the die set, and I've done a butterfly, just doing a bit of cardstock, some smooshing with the oxide inks, placing my butterfly on a piece that I like, and then just die cutting it out. So I'm going to pop that at the top. I've done a sentiment which I'm going to place at the bottom on some foam tape. And I do put a gem in the middle of the butterfly off camera. So I hope you've liked it. Like and subscribe. Leave me a message. I always try and answer you. I'll leave everything in the description box that I've used. Thank you so much for watching.